money. My car always breaking down. That's why I cannot invest. I'm trying to win the lottery, so I throw money in the lottery. That's why I can't invest. I'd rather just take my chances winning the lottery or going to the casino. I smoke, I drink, so that's why I can't invest. Okay, you have to stop making excuses why you cannot invest, especially in a home, somewhere you can live. You need somewhere to live. That's the whole thing about it. I don't even comprehend how people out here renting homes, basically renting cars, making car payments, smoking, drinking. You got money for all of this shit, but you don't have money to buy a home, somewhere to live, and you have offsprings, and you can't even buy a piece of land and say, well, at least I have this piece of land. We could throw some RVs and tents and cabins on there, and I could provide housing for myself, my spouse, and all my offsprings, especially as a man. Like I just don't get it how people have this idea that, you know, shit is just gonna fall in your lap, you know, unless you are a master manifester. You're conscious of what you're manifesting, you know, like myself. I'm very conscious of what I'm manifesting. You pretty much, most people pretty much just manifest based on the program. What I mean by that, it's a long story, probably a whole nother video, but you are programmed to manifest certain things in the matrix for the elites. You are watching these toxic music videos, you are watching these toxic movies, you are eating these toxic foods, you're watching this toxic stuff on the news about racism and what black person got killed or beat up by what white person. All this is a program. You watching slave movies and Baby Boy and all these toxic movies. This is a program. This is a program. You being religious, Christian, Buddhist, whatever, these are all programs designed, okay, to get in your conscious and your subconscious so you manifest a certain life. Okay, them telling you have to go to work. You have, first of all, you have to go to school, then you have to go to work and work 8 hours a day, 40 hours a week. Them programming you to do this is making you only think about work. Like you're not even thinking about starting your own business. You're not even thinking about manifesting anything better for yourself. Only thing you can think about is getting up and go to work because that's all you know. That's all you've been programmed to do. Okay? That's all you've been programmed to do. You know, go buy clothes and new clothes and shoes on a weekend, go party, go find somebody to suck on and fuck on a weekend when you off. That's all you're programmed to do. All right? So first you have to learn to deprogram all the stupid ass program, okay? But in the interim, I'm telling you, just dive into land. Just dive into buying land. All this land out here that you can literally just take your time and clear your land. Get your little chainsaw from the pawn shop for $100, $200. Put some gas in it and cut down some trees and clear your land and chop up the trees. Get you a little lawnmower for $100, $200 off Facebook Marketplace or the pawn shop. Cut your grass, okay? Keep your grass cut, your lawn clean, and all that wonderful stuff. Start growing. I'm growing onions. I just started growing purple onions because I love purple onions. I had a purple onion sitting out, and that thing just sprouted. I said, wow. It sprouted a long ass leaf. So I planted it in some soil, and I got it sitting in my window. I learned how to cut it in half and all that type of stuff. So I'm going to plant a whole purple onion field because I love purple onions. I circulate a lot of money buying purple onions. But anyhow, man, I just love life. I love living off the land. I love the opportunities that have come from me owning land, the people that I've met, now being in the land club, the property club, you know,